Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
To another edition of You Can Do This. All right, so hello, cheerio guys, cheerio darling, how are you? Hello, yes, all of the good stuff. So we finished up talking about limitations. Now we're going to talk about E-Notary, and the reason why I pivoted here is because I have to do an E-Notary in like 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds. I have to do it. I think 1 o'clock. And so what I want to do is kind of go through how you can be an e-notary, and then I'm actually going to show you how I pre-set up my e-notarization, so you know. It's a little backstory of how I get my e-notaries prepped and ready to go. So we're going to talk about that. And I just sent an email out for a new, okay, you crew, hello, tell me about it. Listen, let's get it. So I did send an email out about a pilot program that we are launching for e-notary. It's going to be a new program, but we're just launching this one part to see how it works. We did it once, so I want to see, but I did it with someone. What is wrong with you, Tamika Melchizedek? Not yo times 2. Not you on YouTube and Facebook. I love it. I love the support. Shout out to supporters. Shout out to all the supporters that have supported me since I got started. That have been helping me with everything. Like, it's been a whole situation. So I'm gonna actually put the link in the chat because I just sent it out. People are already signing up for it, and I only opened it for 10 seats. Intruder alert. Okay. And I'll tell you what it is too. Okay. Yes. Just sit it down. Lord Jesus, I ain't never had nobody ever acting like you. Lord. I ain't never had a never. Ah! You want me to eat on the live? You want me to eat on the live? I'm at the Notary Business Center, and she just keep asking me questions. I don't know what she got going on. All right, so morning. So that's the link. And what we're doing is basically allowing 10 students or 10 individuals who want to actually conduct e-notarizations to go through this pilot program that we're doing. And basically it's one session. It's for an hour. Tamika said, hey, Mom. Hey. Extra. And so what we're going to be doing during that session, it'll take between 30 minutes and an hour, but it just depends on the person. And what we're going to do is actually I'm going to do it on either a Doc Verify or Secure Signings, and we're going to actually go through the session. So like, I'll be the notary, then you'll be the signer, then I'll be the signer, and you'll be the notary. And then we'll go through the KBA. We'll talk about that. We'll go through like how to get on, how to turn everything on, how to walk the person through it. How to tag, how to charge, things like that, and then close it. I think most of the people that I know that are interested in e-notary, their main hesitation is the platforms. Like, I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to go through this process. And so we want to do that for Good Morning from Purple Stamp. Hey, Jessica. I almost called you Tiffany. It was another baby I had yesterday. That was Tiffany. Hey, Jessica. Okay, so and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do it on either Doc Verify. I like Doc Verify for training purposes. It's really I've been using it for so long that I can do it at the back of my hand. I can do it when I'm sleeping, and so I really think y'all gonna start with these side conversations. Listen, okay? And so what I'm gonna do really quick is I do have an e-notary to do at 1. Someone called, they want to get a document e-notarized. So all I do is I have them email me a copy of the document they need to get done. And she did do that. I think I saw her email. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I open up Doc Verify. I'm gonna do hers on Doc Verify because, like I said, it's easier. And what I'm going to do is 2 things. One thing I do is first I need to log in. That's importante. The phone is ringing. And then I'm going to send her an invoice and I'm going to prep her documents. Okay. And I think it's only 1 page. So it's a really quick prep. So what I will do is first, and this is literally like you're watching me do it real time. I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it is. What's her name? Here it goes. All right. Oh my God, I know her. All right. So she sent me 1 document. Oops. All right. So I'm gonna download it. And then, while I'm in there, I'm gonna grab her email really quick. So I'm gonna grab her email. This is literally all I do, guys. It's so simple. I'm gonna grab her email and then I'm gonna run to I use PayPal, but you could use Square, and I'm gonna send her an invoice. So first I'm gonna do is look at her document, then I can tell her, I know if I'm looking at it, how much I'm gonna charge her. In Virginia, it's $25 a page. All right, so you just gotta do 1 notarized. So I'm just gonna charge her $25. So I'm gonna sign in and I'm gonna send her an invoice. Okay, y'all with me? I know you can't see my screen, but if we were doing the session that I was talking about, you'd be able to see my screen. Invoice, create invoice. This is really, I'm telling you, it's so simple. It's so fast. All right, so then I'm sending her an invoice. And then I'm going to, let's see, E-Notary session, 1 doc. It just helps me know what I'm charging for. Da, 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 da. All right, $25, save. And you okay? Okay. All right. So all right, so the invoice is sent. So I'm just watching too while they do things over there. All right, so it's in the invoice, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is prep her docs. And literally it's just 1 page. So I go ahead and do add e-notary session. I think I can show you guys this. I just don't want her personal information to be on here. I think I can screen share really quick. Share screen. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't see anything personal of hers. I'm not going to upload anything right now. But what I would do is I would upload her doc. I would put her document type, which she's doing a background check. And then I would put the notarial act as an acknowledgement. And your county is where you are. And then I don't bill on the platform. She is signing remotely. And then I'll put her email here. I don't know her personally. If I did, I would put yes. And then I can put this information and it will skip the KBA, but I don't know her personally. So she's going to do KBA. It's going to cost me 4 credits to get it done. And then I will verify, which I didn't upload everything yet, but that's it. And then I will submit the new notary request. And then we'll actually get into the session. But it's really not hard. It's really simple. Once I do that, I'm going to do it by saying want to upload anything and then have her information come up. That's not good. All right, and then upload her file. right, so now she just got a notification that there's an e-notary session. So she gets an email automatically. I have an email too, but we're not signing till 1, so she has it. She'll know to go in when she's ready. She also just got her invoice that just came to her too. The only other thing that I'm going to do to prep for this appointment is I go back to the document itself. I'm going to open it and then I pre-tag. And so pre-tag, I don't always do it. If it's one document, I may not always do it beforehand because it's really quick. But if it's more than one document, oh yeah, we're going to pre-tag, because when they get on the session, I want to be able to run through it really quickly. And if I pre-tag, I can do that. So like pre-tagging is where you take like these little boxes, which you can't see it, but you take these little boxes and you basically fill in your notarial verbiage and then any places that they have to sign. What is happening here? Okay. Any places they have to sign, we'll fill those in too. And it will save it on there. So when she does join in the session later, all of this will be ready, and all she has to just go through her little spiel that we have to say, and she'll click to sign. I'll click to notarize. What's today? The 26th. And it'll be done. The 26th day. Let's get that right. 26th day of August. All right, and then, oops. Ta-da. All right, so that's done. So everything is tagged. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost. And that's why it's good to go through, because some platforms, you gotta be mindful, won't let you tag. Ooh, I had to update my seal. It's good for now, but it's going to be updated for the end of the month. Okay. And then she's gonna sign signature person being. Okay. So I put her signature here. She's gonna sign here. I put my signature here, and I put my stamp here, and this notarial verbiage here. And then last thing is my commission number goes here. Okay. And it's done. So then I log out. I hit save and exit. So now when she joins in the session, it's just I do a little spiel with her where I ask a couple questions. She shows her ID. She'll click to sign. I click to notarize, and we're out of there. So I like to pre-tag. Pre-tagging is good. Some platforms make it so difficult with too much going on. The one you're using is too easy to use. So I like Doc Verified. I like Secured Signings. They both have pros and cons that I like. So I use both. I wouldn't recommend using both. Pick one that you like. But because I do a lot of them, there's sometimes where I need one or the other. For example, I had a 6-person e-signing, and Doc Verify only can accommodate 4 people. So I use Secured Signings for that, because they can accommodate the 6. But then let's say, for example, I had hold on, I'm tell you what else I use. So Secured Signings doesn't allow you to change your tags when you're mid-session. So for that reason, I do my loan closings on Doc Verify, because I can change tags while I'm in the e-session. And with an e-closing, you can have 100 pages, and it's very easy to have missed something when you went through your pre-tags with 100 pages versus 1 or 2. So I'm doing a loan closing. I'm doing it on Doc Verify. I also use Doc Verify when I need to do something really fast and I don't want to think about it, because I've been doing it so quickly that Secured Signings is still fairly new to me, and that I've been using it probably for a couple, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 months, maybe, I don't know. But I've been using Doc Verify for years. And so let's say like someone's calling me and I'm rushing, I'm not going to go Secured Signings, because I know Doc Verify so well that I can hop on there really quick and knock it out. Now, I don't like Doc Verify's price point, but it's different pros and cons. And then like Secured Signings I use when people have foreign passports, because they take foreign passports. Doc Verify doesn't. So it's just different. Like, you got to figure out what works for you. And it has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, then it's not going to work. Okay. But yeah, so that's it. How long did that take me? It took me longer because I was talking to you guys, but it takes me like 5 minutes to, not even 5, like 3 minutes to prep e-sign. So it's take us like 3 to 5 minutes to prep the paperwork, and then when she gets on, it'll take us about 5 minutes to complete it. So in about 10 minutes, I would have made $25. But it's really not $25 when it's one page. It's more like $20, possibly even like closer to 15, maybe like 16. Just depends on what's all involved, like how many signers it is, how much KBA you had to do, how many IDs, all the fees that go with the platform. That makes a difference too. So, but the benefit is when they're doing more than one. So if they're doing 2 pages, you can charge 50, but it's still that same price point. So let's say it's like those pieces so let's say all those fees that you were charged, that first one, let's say you got charged $10 in fees. If you only did one document, it's 25, so you made 15. If you did 2 documents, it's 50, so you made 40. They don't charge you more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a benefit to when you're doing more than one document, but one document is so quick and easy, it really doesn't matter. So like I can sit here and she just emailed me the document and it'll be done in like 10 minutes. And that was profit between $15 and $20. So it really just depends, but I think that you can make great money doing it. Especially if you put in perspective. Yes, a loan closing, get $100, but you also have to, you also have to confirm the appointment, print your documents, drive there, do the signing, come back, so it's a little bit more that goes into it. I think that people ask me, can you do e-notary full time? You absolutely can. I think that you have to know how to market. And then once you know how to use the platform, I think I have a pending e-close I have to do later today. Once they can figure out they're going to do it or not, then I will know. It's just really just getting out there and making sure people know that you are an e-notary, and then you being familiar on the process. I think that the more you are comfortable in explaining the benefits of e-notary and how it works, the more conversions you'll get from traditional notary to e-notary. And the thing I always say is you want to make sure your e-notary language and your verbiage you're using with your clients is so simple. Break it down. Don't start talking, knowledge-based authentications and KBAs and ID. I just make sure it's you. You have your ID, and then I'll say, okay, then it's going to ask you like 3 to 5 questions. When you apply for a bank account and they have to verify your identity, it's the exact same thing. So it's going to ask you those. Just make sure you have 2 minutes. Make sure you go through and answer those correctly. I use very, very layman terms. I never say Ron with general notary work because most people have no idea what that is. You need to be mindful when you're talking about e-notary to the general public, because the average person, we had the e-notary training like 2 weeks ago. We have another one this Saturday. If you are not in the e-notary one this Saturday, definitely get into it. You can join virtually or you can come in person. I'm going to give you the link for that. And it was really good because we got to do a lot here. Let me make sure I put virtual on there. I think I did. Oh, I did. Okay. So you could do virtual or in person. And I'm going to give you the link for that. Hold on. But we were talking about like how we are able to market and gain clients. And we're talking about keywords. And I was like, yeah, on my Google business page, my website, my Google business page on my website, I use, I don't say virtual notary either. I just say e-notary, keep it simple. When I put my keywords in, one of my keywords on my website is Notary Republic. Who knows why that is one of my keywords? Let's see who knows why. In your mind, like, Vanessa, what are you talking about? I'm going to explain it to you, and it's going to help you. One of my keywords is Notary Republic. Why is that one of my keywords? Who knows? And not someone else in the class, purple stamp. No one in the class this weekend. That is what people say. So I've gotten phone calls. People say, oh, are you a Notary Republic? I don't even bother trying to correct them all. Look, yes, I am. But you need notarized. Okay, listen. How many of you guys people who call you and say, can I get a notary? Are you a Notary Republic? A Notary Republic. And so it reminds me it's something I learned all the time. When I used to work at Qdoba. So Qdoba has, you guys know Qdoba and Chipotle? So Chipotle has bowls. Okay, Qdoba was branding their version and called it naked burritos. It's a naked burrito because it didn't have a tortilla. And so when I used to work there, they used to say, okay, when someone comes in and says, can I get a bowl? We're supposed to tell them, oh, no, it's not a bowl. It's a naked burrito, right? And so we were doing that for years. Like I worked at Qdoba probably like 6 or 7 years. And one day they switched marketing strategies, and the new marketing lead said, we're not in the business of changing people's minds. We're in the business of making the sale, right? And so they were like, the time it's taking you to try to convert people over to saying naked burrito, you're wasting your time. They're calling it bowls. It's now a bowl. Okay. And so I say it to say, when someone calls me, if someone's looking for a notary republic, and I in the industry knows that it's not a notary republic, it's a notary public, it doesn't matter. I want to make that sale. So you want to call me a notary republic, that's fine. When they go Google, they're putting in notary republic. Okay, not all of them, some people. So in my keywords, I want to get not just the person who knows I'm a notary public, but I also the person who thinks I'm a notary republic. So both of those go in there. Okay, no matter what, either way, if you're looking for a notary public or a notary republic, I want to come up. Okay, and so I say it to say, when I'm talking to the average person, they don't know a lot of the jargon that we know. Right. And so I don't want to confuse them, because the best way to lose a client is to overcomplicate things. Okay. So what I tell my people is that I'm going to go change mine now. Look, the best thing that I tell people to do is think about times when you were sold something. When it was really simple, you bought it. If it was complicated, you're like, okay, can we come back to this? Right? So if you can break down your e-notary process into 3 steps, 1, 2, and 3, as easy as 1, 2, 3. Why do companies do that? As easy as 1, 2, 3. Because it's like mental programming. We were always taught 1, 2, 3, counting, back to school age. If it's simple as 1, 2, 3, it's got to be simple. Go on different people's websites. They always do simple as 1, 2, 3, or in 3 steps. Because the average person, if you give them 10 steps, what happens? Oh, my mind, baby, I'm going to come back. That's too much. But I say it's only 3 steps. In your mind, you're like, oh, that's easy. It's just 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. And so when I'm talking to people, I'm trying to break it down as easy as 1, 2, 3. So all you have to do is have your ID, send me your document, and then we hop on a session. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. You don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm telling you, if you overcomplicate it, you're going to lose them. And they're going to just say, can I just come in? Can I just get an in-person notary? Because it's oh my God. And I've done that. Like I've had like in business, like talking to different software companies and whatever. And I'm like, okay, explain to me. And it gets really hard. This is literally what I say. And I say all the time, I say, okay, hold on. Wait, stop. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to tell you what I want to do. And I just want you to tell me, can you do it? Okay. I want this, and this as my outcome. Can you do that? Because when it gets complicated, it's like, ooh, bring it. Ooh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. This is what I want. And so you have to meet people where they are. And the average person doesn't know what a KVA is, doesn't know what an e-notary platform is, doesn't know what ID verification is. Well, they might know the term, And so you want to make it really simple. I'm going to get my book. Hold on. It's the best for me. Oh, no, not that BMW. Remember that story? I'm not done. No, I have to get my book because it has the guide in it. It has the guide. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of. Okay. In here is a script. If you haven't gotten this book, it's on Amazon. Do It Yourself Ron by Vanessa Terry. Honey, amazing. Okay. I feel like everything you need to know is in this book. I'm not even kidding. I'm trying to find the script. I can tell top of my head, but I like reading it. And we did this in the training too. So if you do, so this is the script, right? For someone who's calling for an in-person and you want to convert them to an e-notary. So the customer calls, ring, ring, ring. Hi, I was calling to see about having a paper notarized. Can you do that? Then you can say something along the lines of, I most certainly can. But first, let me ask you, and you don't have to do all these words. Do you want your document notarized in person or electronically? What you can do from your location takes about 5 minutes. And then they'll say, wait, what's e-notary? How does that work? Well, e-notary is where you email me the document and you'll join on a video session with me from your smartphone or a laptop. And I'm going to tell you why I say smartphone. How many of you guys have a smartphone? How many of you guys use it for everything? How many times, if I tell you we can do it right from your phone, how many times have you heard that? Do it right from your phone. Right from your phone, right? Y'all gotta pay attention to these sales and marketing tactics, okay? Right from your phone. First, if I say, okay, get on your computer, you're like, okay, God, open the computer, here we go. But if I say, right from your phone, then you're like, oh, say less, right? So I put that in there. Okay, Team Apple coming from, oh, look, Jay Lee was like, listen. But I put it right from your phone. So you go back to simple as 1, 2, 3, okay? And we can do it right from your phone, right? These are little words that I put into there because I know that it's triggering. I know like when someone's complicated. I know when they're confused. I'm sorry. I know they're confused. And I know how to make it simple. Okay? The client does not need to understand how E-Notary works. Not really. They just need to know that their document's notarized. Okay? If you make it your business to put on your teacher hat and say, well, let me teach you about all things E-Notary, you're going to lose your clients. Because guess what? They don't care. That's like hiring a plumber. And the plumber comes in and says, let me teach you about these parts of the plumbing system that I don't even know. And they're like, well, let me show you all. You don't care. Just fix the leak, right? That's like going to get your car fixed. And they're like, well, do you want to watch me while I repair your engine? No, not really. I'm going to sit down and give me a nice cold coffee, right? Same concept. They don't care. So don't get all into the nitty gritty. Now, if they ask you and they seem interested, then sure. But don't go bombarding them with all this information because you happen to know it and you feel like they want to know it because they don't. Rule number 1 of sales: close the deal and get out of there. Okay? Now, what is E-Notary? How does it work? So you tell them, oh, well, all you have to do is email me the document. We'll join a video session right from your smartphone. And then you click to sign, I click to notarize, and we're done. And I use those words specifically. You click to sign, I click to notarize, and it's done. Now, I could say, we're going to join the E-Notary session. I'm going to ask you a few questions. You're going to go through identity verification process. Then you're going to join the session, which I've already pre-tagged all your documents. And then you're going to click where your signature boxes are. And then after that, I'm going to fill in all of my information and add my notary stamp and seal. And then I'm going to go through a little bit more verification, close out the session, and then you'll get an email sent to you. We haven't done all that. You click to sign, I click to notarize, and we're out of there. And you get a copy right in your email. Ta-da. Okay. And then it says, that would be great, but how much does it cost? And then we go into like how you would talk about payment and things like that. And that's in my Do It Yourself Wrong, guys, on Amazon. Go grab it. Grab your copy. Okay. But for that reason, I love E-Notaries. Like I said, I have an E-Notary session at 1. That's going to take me all of 2 minutes to be done. And it was simple. You know, it's diversification in its finest. Diversification at its finest. Okay. Do you guys have questions? I am going to be giving away this box of styrofoam, but I haven't figured out how I'm going to give it away yet. It has to be something really good, like a really good project, or like something that you have to do that's like, oh my gosh, that was great. So I'm thinking about, I'm going to do it today though. I will do it today so you guys are able to win. I just have to figure out how we're going to do it, but I shall do it today. But yeah, so I think that's all I have for you guys today for right now. I think that promo code is available for all of our trainings on there. There's an E-Notary training. There's a Launch Ron 2022. That's really good for Ron too. If you're looking for E-Notary, I will do those two. Launch Ron and Launch Ron 2022. We did that with the NNA. Susie from the NNA, Roger from Secured Signs, and Avi from Cyberize It, and myself all were on that training. It's really, really good. And then we did, what do we do? Oh, and then the E-Notary. And then the E-Notary program, we do also give you a complimentary e-seal. So, you know, in order to be an E-Notary, you need a digital certificate and you need an E-Notary seal. So we give you the e-seal complimentary when you're in the program, but you still have to get your digital cert, okay? I think that's all. Am I missing anything, guys? Happy Friday! I'm excited. Who quit their job today? I have people quitting their job. Vanessa Noel, where are you at? Did you quit your job yet? What's my other baby that came here like 2 weeks ago? I can't remember her name. I can see your face. I'm really good with faces. I'm working on the names. The more I see you, the more I get it. Look. Yeah, Tamika, you're so silly. But I just encourage you guys, if you want to get into the business of E-Notary, you can absolutely do that. I've been doing it. I like it. I love it. It's really simple. I do general notary work, loan closing, and E-Notary, and I've been diversifying. So now I've been doing weddings. I booked my first wedding. Yes, score. And then fingerprinting is the next venture I'm getting into. And something else I'm missing. apostilles I've been doing anyway, but yeah, diversifying and just continuing to grow. I got my title producer's license yesterday, so I'm going to be working on that. And I'm thinking about getting my realtor's license. I think I'm going to move further into that space. The reason why if you missed my thing earlier, I just got started with weddings and I have 3 booked already. I told you, everybody get in here. Everybody getting married. Love is in the air. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. I didn't say I could sing. I said I can dance. What I was gonna say, there was a gentleman that came in from one of the banks. We partner with Touchstone Bank. Actually, has another event, business banking event. If you're local, that you could attend. If you're not local, we don't have it virtual yet. You getting married too? Can I do your wedding? Okay, look. What was I gonna say? Oh, but he came in and he was like, "Wait, you do weddings?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "So you do weddings and divorces?" I was like, "Well, when you say it like that, not at the same time." Like, it's funny because notaries do divorces too. Oh, it's funny. Well, we notarize paperwork anyway. We don't actually draft it, but it was made me laugh. Tamika, don't let me punch you, okay? You better stop cutting up. We're gonna talk about it when you get here, ma'am. Okay, listen. But yeah, so we are going to be doing a fingerprinting session. If you're in the non-notary work course, you will be able to access that. If you're not in the non-notary work course, get into it. Use promo code ACTION, take 70% off, so you can get into that as well. I will tell you, live scan fingerprinting is an investment, so plan accordingly. You can use business credit, which is what I'm doing. I'm using business credit to fund that because you guys know I always say whenever you're going into business or expanding your business that you should be using business money or business credit, not your own personal funds. And so if you have not taken I set one of my friends up with business credit the other day and already got like 4 lines of credit open. Because I'm super awesome at it. It's really fun. It was funny because it's Parkinson's law, because I kept saying I was gonna do it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Right. And so one day I said, you know what, Vanessa, just finish it. So I set a timer, y'all, for an hour. In an hour, I set up the website, the email, the DUNS, updated the SEC. I did the 411 listing. I did the I forgot what else was on there I had to do. Google business page. I did the Yelp. Within an hour, y'all, stop playing with me. Within an hour, I did that. And then I did the credit accounts. Hold on, Quill, Granger, Uline, and then Shell. I did all of those, but actually, it ended up being an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, look at me. Oh, look at that. I can really knock these things out of the park. But if you want to get into that, definitely get into that business credit class at notarytonotary.com. It's going to help you a lot. I do have to slip and slide now, guys. How close is Newport News to you? Maybe like an hour and a half, I think. But I will see you guys the Wago. I have to see now, so I will see you guys later. We're at the Notary Business Center. And I will see you guys the Wago. Be awesome on purpose. Yeah. And I'll go live in a few minutes. I'm slightly distracted because someone just walked in and I gotta go talk to you. So I love you guys. Be great on purpose, and I will see you guys later. Until next time, happy signing.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more